Okay. Once again, I welcome you all back to the Andy stream. Now, for some of you, this is already the second Andy stream today because there may or may not have been a super secret spontaneous outburst of streaming tonight. Or no, not tonight. Tonight means the night to come, right? Is there a word in English to mean the night that has just passed? Last night? Anyway, so yeah, maybe you've seen I've had somewhat of a streaming itch that I needed to scratch. And yeah, this bodes well, right? Because the more I stream, the more I realize how much I enjoy it and how much I want to do it. So, welcome to the regular Andy stream, Andy Meta stream. Last time I finished 2 more levels in Doom. I faintly remembered that on one podcast, no, not on a podcast, on one stream, I suggested that maybe at the end of every stream I will do a small little science segment. Oops. Because, you know, like Anton podcast, that's kind of, it's a lot of work, especially now for me, since I'm so, like, I have, the highest priority is my daughter, of course. And that's why it's kind of difficult for me to plan things like the Anton podcast. It's a little unwieldy, so to say. I have fewer opportunities to do science segments. And therefore, but since I really like to do science segments, I kind of thought, hey, why not do them at the end of the stream, right? And I have one prepared for today. So it will be about. Should I say it? No, you gotta stay tuned if you want to know what the science segment is about. All I can say now, just a small little teaser, is there was a recent video by a very, very big YouTuber, and that video resonated heavily with me. And I'd like to use this science segment today to point you in that direction, right? To suggest that video to you. And also to give my physicist 2 cents. Now, unfortunately, I'm already seeing that the internet is going to shit. So, yay, I guess. Before I will not start this level and start playing Doom proper until the internet is working as I want it to. Because currently it's already gone to the highly unstable ass mode that my ISP is known for. So that sucks. I need to. What the fuck is this hair? I need to go to the hairdresser, but they're all closed. Thanks, Diego. Yeah, you could say that I enjoys it. Oh, what can I upgrade here? Oh, I have a lot of unused weapon upgrades. Oh. this? Explosive array. If a rocket is detonated while the proximity flare is active. Oh. Oh, I need to earn that, yeah. Kill 60 enemies, okay. Yeah, this is the exciting Doom gameplay that my current internet connection is allowing, is going through the menus and upgrading shit. Oh, hush. Dude, if there's one thing that always seems worse than it actually is, it's presentations, man. Presentations are the best. These are both nice. Lucas, yes, I have my own Discord server. And if one of the mods would be so kind to post the invite link, you are welcome to join. Hello, by the way. I'm not so funny. Thanks, man. It's good. It's good to know that you appreciate the highly unstable ass mode. Name here. Which Guitar Hero character do you mean? I've played a lot of Guitar Hero, and just to flex a little bit, I was once in the top 100 world leaderboard back when I think Guitar Hero 3 was the newest game. I played that shit like to a dangerous amount. Are these any good? I don't know. I have so many points and just need to spend it. Although I hold on to it because I think the Arbalest has some really nice. Like, this is complete ass. This is maximum useless. The Destroyer Blade just looks cool, but I think this one is kind of good. So. It's the Spoody. Hello. This is good. Dash refills more quickly. Dash refill on glory kills. Ooh, these are both nice. Runes. Okay. So, and it seems the connection has stabilized somewhat. Wish me luck. Dude, hush. I know you're into D&D and all, but I'm not. Please don't give me that cringe. No, I'm just kidding. Of course, I'm glad you enjoy yourself. Achilles? That would be a maximum power move, right? I'm just going to do like a low effort podcast with Spoody.
Please remain calm. You may notice a slight change in the environment. Fear not. It's all part of the plan.
The Super Gornest location is nearby. This is the site where the invasion began, the oldest and most corrupted location on the planet. The Ark fought hard, but they were eventually driven out by the demons.
Abdelila, I don't know. I think so. Then someone who's not watching the stream could actually just join, and I kind of like it that if you want to join the Discord, you'll at least have to like interact by asking. Come on. All right. Stream entered ass mode again. Ah, the ass mode. Hey, Spoon. You're currently playing BO2 Zombies? What's BO2? Oof. Man, last night the internet was like top tier. So it's only fair that today it's back to shit. Black Ops 2. Oof. Man, looking at the stream playback, that hurts, man. That fucking hurts. Sorry to torture you guys all with this. Oh, come on. Man, I don't know what it is. Like in the last few days, I've tried to like understand better what's happening here and why I am experiencing such shit upload speed. Because the main problem here is not download. Like I'm never having problems with download speed. It's always just the upload. And apparently that's an issue that's been plaguing the people that have my ISP since a while. And it's very very fucking annoying. Okay, apparently internet has decided that Doom shall not happen, which is big suck, but you know what can you do? I'm currently contemplating about what could we actually do. Maybe if you guys have any ideas, any fun activities, that don't require like super fast FPS to be enjoyable, please feel free to suggest. Yeah, so and then after checking around, so I noticed that okay, my ISP might be shit. I looked around, and the horrible thing is that I really don't have that much other options. Like the market here in Germany, I mean I only know the German market, right? And but it's, dude, it's depressing, man. It's depressing for how little possibility I actually have. And yeah, I don't know. It's just kind of big oof. Yeah. And before I go like into complete, I need to switch to another one right now, and who knows if that will be better. Uh, maybe I'll try to the gauntlet to go through the gauntlet of customer support, and maybe they can help. Maybe. If not, then hey, if everything goes to plan, small little spoiler here, if everything goes to plan, I will be moving in less than a year into a really nice place. So yeah, I'll just have to endure it until then. Right? Become my own internet provider. Yes. What are my speeds, if I may ask? So I'm going to risk it and just tell you the speeds, even though you might think that I'm a super boomer, pathetic pleb with these low speeds. But as you can see, like, I'm going to defend myself right now. Speed doesn't matter if it's not consistent. Like, any customer ever that has half an active brain knows that consistency beats top speed, because top speeds don't matter, right? So yeah, I have 120 download and 5 upload megabits, which is more than enough for anything I would like to do if I would get it. And download speed is never the problem. It's always just the upload speed. I should be getting 5. And last night when I did the top secret stream, it was no problem. I got 4.5 to 5 the entire night. But then you got like moments like here where it just drops down to almost nothing every now and then. Like it's super unstable. I have a counter here that shows me how high the upload number is, and it just jumps between 200 kilobits to 2000. Like, it's, what the hell? I mean, just give me 1500 and I'm good. But yeah, that's kind of the big suck. May you survive the customer support. Yeah, thanks, Hush. Yeah. Achilles, I know I just moved, but that move was basically just a temporary measure, because the apartment I lived in earlier was really small, and it was basically my student apartment. And for me and my wife, it was okay, right? Just for us two. But having a baby, no. And this apartment is more or less a temporary solution because it's kind of over budget. I'm kind of living über meinen Verhältnissen, as we say in Germany, like above what I should. Like under normal circumstances, I wouldn't be able to afford this. But since I know that it's only going to be temporary, like late 2020, like probably early 2022, I will be moving out. It's okay. No, Blake, you're not tripping, and I'm happy to see you again. I really enjoyed your story, by the way. That was it brought back some great memories. Yeah. Lucas, do you live in Germany? Because I mean, these numbers that you give, they're awesome, and it's cool and all, but again, it's like consistency that's the problem. Spooty. Man, Spooty's internet is like, it's amazing that he can even actually communicate with us. Kind of adorable. Is it a problem of like the United Kingdom, or is that just your place? Yeah, Blake, the thing with the dish, I think there's even a plan or a possibility to use that, but yeah, I don't think that's. I mean, honestly, I'm not gonna shit on any technology if it would just be fucking stable. Okay, I'm a simple man. I don't need that much. I just need a stable like 3 or something megabit upload speed, and I'm Gucci. Oh, you live in, okay, Lucas, Bavaria. Well, I'm glad that it's working for you. Maybe it's just unlucky because before I moved, like in my old apartment, everything was going fine, right? I never had internet problems during stream, I think. So yeah, it might just be here, this apartment, which, damn, not cool. I move in with Lucas. Yeah. Yeah. I've been outcast by British Telecom. You're on the British Telecom death list. It's the Spooty again. Dump it. Yeah, whenever you get a moment of good internet, you'll have one of these, what are they called? These twins that are being memed on by being the lords of cryptocurrency. These French Russian twins that have this very distinct facial look. Whenever you get like good internet, they make a call and they're like, dump it. Dump it. Oh, Sachsen-Anhalt. By the way, it's I find it very funny that you're from Sachsen-Anhalt. Not like in a demeaning way. I just my main memory with Sachsen-Anhalt is that it's always the last Bundesland. If someone just counts like lists the Bundesländer of Germany, Sachsen-Anhalt just always seems to be the last one, the one that everyone forgets exists because it's so low population density. And I even remember at the beginning of 2020 when Corona first came to Germany, there was like a map that showed how many cases were in each Bundesland, like in each the German equivalent of the United like States. And for the longest time, there was like hundreds of cases in Bayern and Baden-Württemberg and other places. And for the longest time, there were 0 cases in Sachsen-Anhalt. And that, I always thought that was kind of hilarious because, like, is there just no one there? That was kind of cool. All right, before I kind of get lost here in chat interaction, what shall we do? Is anyone here that's interested in a round of chess? Just send me an invite on Discord. Send me a PM, and we can do a round of chess. Speed chess. Yeah, yeah. MMA throw. That's unfortunate. Yeah, how the turntables. Huh? Oh, we have a challenger. A new challenger has appeared. Okay, and clack. By the way, godlike profile picture here. Spoody is the challenger. Achilles, you can send me on the Discord. You can just send me a DM with one of these challenge links where you just challenge me in chess. And Achilles, man, if you know so much about these French twins that I'm talking about, what are their names? Like Wavy Webster just recently did a video about them, and I thought that video was fucking hilarious. But yeah, what were their names? I keep forgetting. Da Vinci bro? No. They were called something else. Is it the Bogdanovich? I think it was Bogdanovich, or something along those lines, right? Chessmaster Blake still. Uh-huh. Uh-huh. Andy's Magnus chess mentor. Dude, I suck at chess. Especially at these speed chess things. And also, like, especially at these speed chess things, and also while looking at chess looking at chat at the same time. It's like fucking impossible. No, the rook, dude, Blake. I don't think the rook here was for free, because if Spoody would have then attacked here with the queen, I think I would have been dead. Honestly, I think that would have been checkmate. Well, that's taken care of. Da queen. Abdelila is having some Vietnam flashbacks because because he got deleted at one point. Schach. Now the thing is, if I would have taken the rook here, right, with my knight, then his queen, who was stationed somewhere here, could have taken this pawn and presented a check that was impossible for me to get out of, right? Because his queen was protected by his knight here, so I would have instantly lost the game, I think. So what else can I do? Let's develop a few more pieces. Like this. I'm running low on time again. Need to focus. 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 So this attacks here, but if I move the rook, then this piece is pinned. Yeah. I know this chess expert lingo. Pinned, okay. Hmm. Andy, have you been playing League lately? If so, what champs? Lirdong, I have not had the opportunity to play League lately. Like before my daughter was born, which was 4 months ago. Jesus Christ, already 4 months ago. I played League every day with the Discord people, and it was super enjoyable, and I really love it. But right now, it's kind of impossible. Like there's no way for me to definite like to consistently say, okay, I'm now going to play League and the baby is going to be like quiet or whatever, right? It's there's always the chance that I have to quit mid-match because baby, and that's like not something that's not something that I'd like to burden my teammates with. That would be pulling a Hashmalim, and we don't want to do that. Mundo sad. Wait, what? Isn't that just a free rook? League was super enjoyable. This statement is false. I see. The statement is false. Commentary, Blake, I don't know actually. Commentary. What's the other dude's elo? It's Spoody. I don't think he has elo. Now don't worry, Blake. Like playing badly in League is not a problem. Like that's kind of why I really enjoyed playing it with people from the Discord. because it was like so non-stressful and so chill. But like playing badly is not a problem. But my problem again is like that I can't guarantee that I can stay in the game, and that's a real deal breaker. Right? So you are saying they're bad? I mean, hey, I think we all, like everyone who's playing League on the Discord with me at least, everyone knows that they're not Challenger League material, right? And that's okay. It doesn't matter, right? As long as you don't expect, it's all about the mindset. Okay, I'd rather play with people that are just okay, that have a good mindset, than play with super god tier tryhards who if you make one wrong click and just take half a second longer from jungle camp to jungle camp will shit on you, and that's unacceptable. Hmm. 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 Let's develop a few more pieces. So basically what you're saying is you don't play with mid lane mains. Well, I mean, Spoody is our mid lane main. And he still has a long way to go. But Spoody never has the mindset of shitting on others, okay? He maybe sometimes gets depressed and he's unhappy with his own performance, but he never shits on others. And that's what makes him a great teammate. So it is. So it is. Wait, didn't I just win? No. Shit. Wait, here? If I move the queen here, the king cannot move there. It cannot move there. I think that's it. No? Oh no, he can still attack. Yeah. Wait, no. Can he actually? How does he? Oh yeah, he can block my. Yeah, I think his valid move is either like he blocks my queen with this pawn, or was there another move? Because now I just take the pawn. Is there another move? He blocks here. Oh, that was actually that was pretty good. But now I can, if I take with the queen, he can't because the queen is protected here. He can't. Hey, I did it! Woo-hoo-hoo! Dominance asserted. Actually, I was just thinking, shouldn't we play League on stream? Like one more match? Because while streaming, I actually can guarantee that I can stay in the game. All right. Oof, man, so many messages. What the hell? Okay, someone here, Diego Pietzicolo, sent me a message. Who are you? Who is this? Then Locas also sent me a message. Nice profile pic, by the way. Zen sent me a message. Fight me, you coward. And yeah, that's it. So wait, I'll just go after timestamp. So Diego sent 1627, 1629, and 1626. Oh, Achilles won then. All right. All right, Achilles. Prepare your anus, or I will prepare mine. Black pieces. Eep. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Okay. Yeah, this Doom play do be looking kind of sick. I know. It's like the newest evolution in Doom. In Dome Eternal. Okay, so he has activated his queen. Do this. Mm-hmm. Yeah, I think changing the title is actually possible even during the stream. But let's just keep it as it is. Kick PP. Hey, by the way, you have the best name in the history of mankind. Like Kick PP. Okay, it seems to me that League of Legends is not so hot, right? It doesn't seem to be the hottest game on the list for people, which is okay. I'm fine with that. Super BKDK. I don't think there are any I don't think regions exist anymore. What? Check this. This is a triple fucking attack, okay? It attack this, and this. This is a fucking mega triple dick in the asshole. Ha! Bitch. Okay, yeah. Then like I think we play on EU West. Now I don't know if that's even feasible for someone from the United States because it's like, especially for you from California, that's halfway across the world. So it might be kind of difficult for you to play to your strengths without lag and shit. Hmm. 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 Oh, Metco. Okay, Metco. If you say like 150 milliseconds is, I think, isn't that pretty bad? Like, isn't that really difficult to play like that, or is 150 milliseconds kind of okay? Let's trade off here quickly. $150 is pretty bad. Yeah. Wait, what? Why didn't you? Nani? Well, Shady Uncle, that's the mindset that is incorrect. I think that's an incorrect mindset. Chris Young, what tactic is Achilles using? I don't know. He's been playing, like, I think he's using the mega speed tactic because he still has 8 minutes and I'm down to 4 minutes something. So, eh. Is there a reason I don't stream on Twitch? Well, one reason is that I just know the YouTube platform better. But another reason is that I really hate the, how should I say? I hate the values, quote unquote, but they don't they don't really have any values, right? I hate the entire mentality of Twitch with what they are promoting and what they aren't. Like, not that YouTube is any better, but I just know the platform. And yeah. Am I from East or West Germany? Nice one. What? Blake, that's insane, man. But yeah, I've like I always kind of make fun of Anton that he like, oh yeah, I'm too cool to care about subscriber numbers, yada yada. But he has a point, right? Subscriber numbers really don't tell you pretty much anything, and like these numbers I'm getting, guys, I'm so fucking proud of every one of you that you're tuning in and that this is working out. It's just it's amazing. And I would have streamed for 5 people and I already would have considered it kind of a success. But these numbers, that's just crazy, boy. Crazy, man. Distraction, 2 in a row. Yeah. Nice. All right. Who's next? Next one is Diego Piezicolo. Diego, if you are still there, please make yourself notice. Like, make yourself. What's it called? Like, make me notice you in chat. Notice me, senpai. Like, yeah, these stream numbers, and you have to factor in that I have a barely functional, like not a barely, like a dysfunctional fucking internet connection and 12 FPS and a camera. That's like, there are no factors going in my favor except for having the best viewer base on the planet. And I guess that's something, right? In fact, I would even say that's the most important thing. So yeah, mwah, you guys are the best. All right, Achilles. It was fun. Enjoy your lunch. Okay, Diego. Next meme. Is the double bishop the most rare checkmate? I think so, because, well, bishops kind of suck. Like the meta game says that bishops are a tier below. Like rook and queen are fucking god tier. If I streamed on Twitch, I would have had double the viewers. What makes you think that? Or like I have no idea about this entire Twitch microcosm. So you might be right, but care to explain? Because I know Twitch is just the bigger platform and it has more people, but why would that translate in me just having more viewers? Because they wouldn't just like it wouldn't be that suddenly they just all know me, right? Or from Scheiße quality to Scheiße internet. Yeah. Twitch is strictly for streaming. People browse categories. Yeah, but that also means that there are so many more people streaming on Twitch, right? I would just be like drowned out by the flood of other people. So I mean, you might be right? But I personally I have no idea how can you actually like make yourself stand out on Twitch. The competition on Twitch is tight. That's what I thought. That's what I thought. In what language am I thinking? Generally in German. Although I find myself thinking in English more often than I'd like to admit. Which is super weird, but you know, happens if you create that much foreign language content, I guess. Am I a clip generator? Well, that's I take this as a compliment, Blake. Mm-hmm. I see. So Achilles, do I understand this right? Are you trying to lure me to Twitch? Is this your end game? Okay, are you trying to make me a Twitch streamer? Achilles is sponsored. I mean, yes, that is true, right? YouTube kind of wants you to create videos, no? I mean, that's their business model. They want you to create videos. So for me to probably be like noticed by YouTube Senpai, I would need to create like videos, like clips of the stream, highlight clips, and all that. And while I'd love to do that, I simply just don't have the time. It's impossible for me right now. So yeah, I guess it. Let me say this: it might be the economically more sound move to move to Twitch, but I don't know. Maybe at some later point. I'd really have to be like needing the money to do that, because if it's only for financial gain, I don't personally care. Hire an editor to make clips. Yeah. Hiring people. Imagine. Oh no! Oh, he didn't see it! Oh my god, he could have just taken the queen with this. Oh my god! Ooh, I got that was extra spicy, man. Woo. Thank God. Oof. Oof. And I saw the mistake too late, but he didn't see the mistake at all. Ha! Got him. Oh, Discord emotes in the Twitch. Okay, that's a big. See, it's these kind of like features that really put Twitch above the rest, because yeah, that's actually awesome. Like using your Discord emotes on Twitch, that's actually really fucking cool. Blake, yeah, got your challenge link. And by the way, the internet is still fucked up, right? So there's no chance for me to actually play Doom. Sorry, but I think chess is for the moment it's okay. Hmm. 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 Andy has a checkmate with his rook if he used it. What? And you can redeem channel points by watching the stream to make the streamer do. Yeah. I think, yeah, Achilles, I've heard about that. There's like this whole gamification of the chat. Like the chat is no longer just chatting with your viewers. The chat is like it's a whole like game in and of itself on Twitch, and I think that's one of the main reasons for Twitch's success, because it offers so much in terms of like viewer interaction. I can see where that comes from, right? I can see what's happening, why Twitch is so successful. Running out of time. Alt F4. just press Alt F4. Oh, I think that was a mistake. Now I get the double attack on king and queen. Double attack. Die. And he missed the horse. I missed the horse. Ooh, check. I see. All right, Augan, Patrick, Pycroft. Thanks for tuning in, and have a good time. Have a great time. Bye. Have a great time. How do I? In German, you would say make the Sack zu. How would I close the sack? I think I'm just going to trade off and then try to get a queen back. Okay, Achilles. Thanks for the info, though. It's good that you've given me that info, because like I'm not 100% opposed to streaming on Twitch. And having someone like give me a few more detailed explanations, it's kind of cool, right? So yeah, thank you very much, and enjoy your lunch. Egon. Yeah. I remember now. You told me that once. Oh. Now the internet has stabilized. That's good, but let's not get ahead of ourselves, right? It's yeah, Assad. That's probably just mainly because of my lack in what's it called, like praxis here, in routine, and because I really rarely play chess. Like, oh, I won! Ha! Yay! And that's why sometimes, like, these obvious moves that you see really often, and that once you play it a little bit, you get like super sensitive to. You immediately see them, and then you know, like, oh yeah, this is an easy +1 piece move. I just don't have that yet. So yeah. Okay, so I would say we'll play one more, and if the internet stays stable, we shall go back to Doom. Now, Lukas, you still there? Send a Lebenszeichen in the chat. Okay, it seems that's a Lebenszeichen, right? Okay. Now, Blake, I know you have sent me a challenge too. I've seen it. Don't worry, but you know, I just went with the like timestamp. Right? Christian, no league. That has to wait until another time. I know, Blake. I know you're the chess master. That's why I'm kind of afraid of you. So did everything go well last night? No big crying in the middle of it? Well, I mean, no. It was planned that at some point during the stream last night I would have to nope out of there because my daughter was hungry, and around 3 a.m. she was, right? So no surprises there, I guess. But my daughter, I don't know if this is untypical for 4-month-old children, but I'm so thankful that she has already developed kind of a like day and night cycle, like the rhythm, because I don't know if you guys know it, but babies are actually, when they're born, they're stupid to the point where they're actually incapable of sleeping properly. Like I wasn't aware, but sleeping is apparently something that the human body has to learn. Okay, and yeah, that's kind of interesting that my daughter didn't know that, or any baby doesn't know that, but she has since developed it somewhat, and we have actually, like, very untypical for young parents, but we can sleep at night, right? Just one wake up in the middle of the night, grab a brush and put a little makeup. So yeah, after I fed my daughter last night, I put her back in bed, just stroked her over the head and went like shh, shh, and then she fell asleep again. Very nice. Very nice. This is pinned. Yeah, I think for like normally people would have a big problem with 3 a.m. because it's kind of a very inopportune time. But my fucked up sleep schedule just makes it so that usually 3 a.m. is like when I go to bed. So it all kind of works out. Yeah. He helps Spooty with his homework. I did too. Can I be a mod as well? I helped Spooty with his homework too. What to do? What to do? Andy isn't even mod of his own server. Cringe. Spooty studies the universe. He is currently writing a paper on how to survive in the digital age with no bandwidth. With slow as fuck internet. That's the title. I wish there was a way for me to have like music in the background, but last time I played any video game music in the background, I immediately got falsely claimed by some jackasses. It's triggering me so fucking hard. Yeah, I don't know about music right now. Although if you guys know anything that I could play that I also like, then maybe we can work something out. Like last time I played the Silent Hill 2 soundtrack, which as far as I know is like the rights to it are at Konami, and Konami, as far as I know, allows it. So it should have been okay, but I got claimed by 3 things that weren't Konami. So yeah, kind of a real boomer. A real boomer. Kind of stuck here. What music do I listen to? Like mostly progressive metal, Tool, Dream Theater, Haken. These are some of them. I recently also rediscovered what was it called? Anathema, and there was another band, Leprous. Great bands, great music. Crediting the music on description will do. I'm pretty sure that won't do. Maybe some jazz bar music from YouTube. Dude, that's actually, oh my god, that's a great idea. Hold up. Beautiful. Man, that was a great idea. I love it. Oh, I won! Get fucked, man. Wait, how did I win? Oh, you can't move here because... Oh! Destruction! Bam! Destruction! Okay, since that was so quick, we can do another one. That's what she said. Okay, Blake, I hope you're ready. Okay, now the streak is going to end because Blake is a fucking monstrosity, okay? He's good at everything. And maybe through his power, by sacrificing my win streak to Blake, I might appease the internet gods enough for them to offer me stable internet. So, would be kind of cool. Yep, turn up the music volume a bit. Better? Alright, Lucas, thanks for tuning in. See you next stream. Bye-bye. Yes. Have you ever done a WoW stream? No, I haven't actually. Hold up. This and this. Is the... Tell me again. Oh! I got a nice surprise for my wife. That's what we call in Germany, that's what we call Kaba. It's like chocolate milk. My wife is the best. Gotta drink my chocolate milk. So yeah, tell me again if the sound levels are okay, because if I've moved it around a little bit because it was too loud for me. I don't know if this is a German thing, but Kaba is a fucking cultural treasure. Like, it's indescribable how delicious Kaba is. Man, Assad, if you put it that way, excellent. Yeah, I like it. I like it. Screw everything that's happening outside. Okay, we got smooth jazz, chocolate milk, and chess with the boys. What more could you want in life? Okay. In before I get utterly destroyed by Blake, like mercilessly mauled. I think after this one, I will give Doom another try. Although, I mean, please make your voice heard, right? If you if you think that watching me play chess against viewers is more entertaining, then I'll gladly oblige. Yikes, that's bad. It's the new Doom OST. Although, as I said, I'd like to go back to Doom. The internet has already decided to tell me to go fuck myself again. So, I guess we still have a few more opportunities for chess. Diego. Don't worry about it, man. Hmm. 24/7 beats the chill and relax. Yeah, I mean, it's not my music, right? But Assad, yes, that's true. Although I have to admit that since my daughter was born, you know, the drums are not the most child-friendly instrument. And even though I have an electric kit that it's not that noisy, it's still like once my daughter is asleep, I don't want to risk anything. Okay, there will be no risks taken. So I've not been playing that much in recent months. Sad. But I could force a draw now by just repeating these moves. And he moves up, and I move here, and he moves down, and But that would be a draw. I kind of don't like a draw. No, I'd rather lose than draw. Or would I? Has saxophone ever interested me? I mean, I think it's a great instrument, like from the sound and feel. I think it's so cool and it looks cool, but never interested. I was never interested in playing it. Honestly, the only instrument that really ever interested me in playing was the drum kit, because it's so different from, like, your job isn't to create like notes. It's weird, like, because all other instruments are like about, you know, like hitting the right notes and the right chords, and the drum isn't all about notes. It's more, I don't know, it's more of a, like, it's the I mean, it's a rhythm instrument, right? And that just felt right to me. But I'm not going to pretend that I'm such some great musician. Like, I've been only playing that for myself for the longest time, so. So do I trade or take the free pawn? How's Anton's piano training going? I don't know. Did you defeat Giorno's theme? Hey Adit, what's up? You're just in time to witness me to get triggered about my chess skills or their non-existentness. Do I play progressive metal songs yourself? Depends. I don't pretend that I'm good enough. Like, I sometimes play along, but I'm 1000% sure. Like, it's not even a question. Like, I don't play it as good or even correctly. Like, I just play along and no. Everything, like, saying anything more would be just flat out wrong. So. Assad. Well, I personally think that name for a genre is kind of cringe because it kind of takes away from the musicality and it gives off the impression that it's just complicated music for the sake of being complicated, which, you know, some of these math metal bands kind of are, and I think that's pretty bad. But yeah, the term math metal does exist, and I think it's an unfortunate choice. But like, there are songs by, for example, Lateralus by Tool, where the rhythm is built upon the Fibonacci sequence of numbers, and I guess that qualifies, right? But it's just the math, or the fact that it is not really on the foreground, right? It's mostly, I don't know, I just think that it just takes away from the music because it's just a fucking good song. And the fact that it also contains like some clever muffs, it's not that important. Exactly, that's the point. Does it sound good? That's much more important than the entire technicalities behind the music. The song, it's the fly me to the moon and let me play among the stars. For that has been used in Bayonetta, in the Bayonetta soundtrack. Oh, big dick move. Ha! Get fucked, Blake. Get fucked. Eat your ass. Have to play super quick now. Oh man, Blake, you're again going to win because of time, you little shit. But why am I not getting any extra time? What the fuck? Isn't there supposed to be like when you make a move, you get a few seconds of extra time? Come on, Blake, that doesn't count, okay? Just admit defeat like a man. Ah. Weak. 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 Because I would have made this move, and then here, and then take this here, and you'd be fucking fucked, okay? You little shit. Yeah. You can smell your you can smell your American farts all you want, okay? You little ass. This game was mine, and you know it. Oh, I'm kinda scared to play against Adit. Okay, Adit, send me. Because fortuitously, the internet has gone to absolute ass once again. So we'll keep it at chess. Check Steam? What? Why Steam? Ah! Okay. I got your message now. Hold up. Blake, you little fucker. I. Oh, okay. Hold on. This is kind of not working. Why not just send over Discord? No, it's not working. Huh! Look at these super typical chess streamers, Twitch streamers. Flexing on their intelligence by streaming chess. Imagine doing that. No, it did not work. Oh no. Okay. Yeah, let's make this mega complicated. Yeah, SKR. Or SKR, you could also just forward the link from him. Like, he sends you a link and you send me the link. It's like divorced parents. Could you tell my highly regarded spouse that I will not agree to his terms? I know. Screen's just a banner currently because until this is set up, don't want to risk leaking anything, right? Not that that would ever happen to me. Blake, fuck off. You are nothing, okay? You I refuse to count this win. I had the chat handicap, and I clearly here showed my dominance. Okay. In Scriblio, I'll give it to you. Okay, you kind of proved your dominance there, but in chess, no. We're not done yet. Okay, Blake. There will be consequences. Those are still epic wins, though. Epic wins, though. Fuck you. I swear, one day I will win. One day, my revenge will hit you. Wow, and this is even 15 minutes, man. Adit is now expecting this game to be like some real Galaxy Brain action. This pawn has slaughtered his way like up here and then through this. Man, oh my god. The pawn went on a killing spree. This is dangerous. So, if I take here, While that would be good, Adit then has the possibility to take here, and he presents check, and I have only one available move, which is to move the king here. Now, if he then moves his queen here, or takes... No, here he can't take. If he moves his queen here, then I can still escape with the king in this direction. I think that's okay. I think that's okay. If this turns out to... If this turns bad, like this line here, it's on me. I didn't think it through. Yeah, Adit, you missed. I'm currently on a 4-game win streak that involved, like, if we don't count Blake's questionable win, it's even a 5-game win streak. So yeah, I'm hot today. Okay. Yeah, I know Adit is watching my stream, and that's okay. Like. Just explaining my reasoning, right? If he uses it to his advantage, stream sniping is real, I guess. So he only has one move, right? He can only move the king here. Oof. Difficult. Oh man, this is problematic. The annoying thing is that these pieces are all now stuck back here. My German isn't so great. What does auf Zeit go? It means one by time. Also, can anyone explain these bars here? What do these bars mean? Is a large bar better than a smaller one, or what's happening? Is it? Oh, it's time taken. Okay. Oh yeah. Okay. I thought it was something about like how good this move was. Yeah. Okay. Time taken. That makes sense. Wait. No. Adit is telling something different. What the engine thinks is the best move. So, okay. Who knows? Chess do be spitting some bars. Annoying. Yeah, I mean, Adit really cleverly like went on the offensive with his own queen, and he's keeping me pretty busy here. And it's like the queen has done enough ravaging back here already, so. Does this look like a draw, or am I actually going to die now? I think I'm about to die. I don't think there was a point where I could done the knight to d3 to attack the king and the bishop. Hey, Rodi Shikatekibe. That sounds Japanese though, not Georgian. But yeah, glad you like it. Welcome, welcome. Okay, so if I take here, I have to be really careful in, like, I don't want to open myself up to just a quick checkmate by him, so if I take here, he could do this, but then this queen would just die. Attack here, then this queen dies. He could check me here, but then this would be unprotected. Fuck it, I'll just risk it. Oh no, what's happening to the language in chat? It has turned into squiggly, kringly lines. Georgia gang, ooh. Leave poor Adit alone, okay? Also, Tom, hi! I just realized that I didn't greet you properly last when you said hello. So, hi, Tom. Spaghetti. Okay, so he presents chess check here. But now I can just eat this, no? Yeah, man, Roddy, I know. Doom is an incredible game, and it offers, like, even once you're through with the demon slaying and glory killing, you can flex those brain muscles with a little bit of chess. Doom is truly a great game. Kill the backline already! Slaughter them all! Would you consider it the exact opposite, Assad? This game is so stressful. Oh, Blake, you absolute legend. Thank you so much. Divinity 2 is basically D&D banged XCOM. Oof. Oh! And oh my god, Hashmalim! If you play Divinity 2 without me, I slap you. Your slap will extend all the way from Switzerland, right? And you will, of course, not get your hands dirty on some filthy half German, half Chinese face. You will only slap me by putting on a Swiss certified glove that's inlaid with gold, because apparently that's what Swiss people do, right? So yeah, you slap that bitch from Switzerland to Germany with your gold coated. But thanks you two for the generous donation. It's highly appreciated. I will now put all my energy into winning this game, which it's getting stressful. Okay, the fact that I even have a chance against Adit, or I seemed to have a chance against him, is already a win for me. So. Divinity, like, I don't know. Looking at Divinity, it never kind of I don't know, man. Divinity just never seemed to be my cup of tea. Oh, the playlist has concluded. Let me see, what else can we do? Any ideas? Any wishes? Any game soundtracks that you'd like to hear? No, Blake. If you like, please. I appreciate the effort, but if you buy the game for me, I will lose a lot of leverage and in saying that I don't feel like it. So please don't, okay? Metco has already fucking cucked me into playing Persona 5. Okay. Gefickt wurdest du, Alter! Komplette Zerstörung, ey. Get a load of this guy. Think he can beat me? To quick work of him. Oh, and oh my god, and as a perfect reward, Ryan J Plays, the Absolute Legends, donates £10. Yeah, it's not just any simp currency. It's pounds. Okay, it's the royal currency. It's the royal currency of Her Majesty. So Ryan J, thank you so much. And my daughter is doing fine, although I really hope that I didn't wake her up with that victory scream. But, by the way, just earlier today, I took a picture of my daughter. Kind of want to show it to you on my phone. Where she's turning into Maria Magdalena. Isn't that awesome? I think that picture's just flat out amazing. Like the nun costume. Anyway, ooh, feels good, man. Feels good. Okay, now riding the wave. Let's hope that we can get. Although, no, no, hold on. I was just thinking, okay, maybe we can get back to Doom, but it seems we're running low on time actually, because I intend to stop at 6:30, which is in 22 minutes, and I still have the science segment to go, right? Guys, please, no, stop buying games for me, okay? Because there will come a time where I cannot play them with you and then you feel cheated. Like, I know you're all grown men and I cannot stop you if you like, just do it, but please, just because you buy a game for me, I cannot guarantee that I will be able to play it or play it with you. So, okay, calm your tits. Now, I think what we'll do now, because I intend to get all rambly when I talk about science, is I think let's go to the science segment. So, thank you, Persona soundtrack, but we now go to science segment. Okay, what is it that I'd like to talk about? Now, the video that I mentioned in the beginning that inspired me to talk about this topic is the newest. I don't know if it's the newest, but it's one of the newer Kurzgesagt videos where they talk about how dangerous nuclear energy actually is. And you see, I haven't done a survey, but in my experience, that was one of the first experiences I had when I started studying physics in the university. Was one of the older physics students. He showed me around, you know, like there was a O-Phase, we call this in Germany, a orientation phase, where the older students show the newbies around. And one of the things he was pretty convinced, or that was rather important to him, you knew, was that he wanted to clean up with the prejudices that people have towards nuclear energy and radiation in general. Now, why did he want to do that? Because I feel, and I think many physicists feel the same way, that once you actually learn about this topic, right, which physicists all do, which is part of the physics studies, you kind of stop having this very irrational and very there are so many fears associated with the word nuclear and with radiation. And you kind of begin to realize that these fears are completely unfounded and that they had to have been put into your head by some sort of misinformation or misconception. And I was really, like, back then I didn't know, and I first then started to looking into it, and now that I'm a graduated master of physics, I am convinced that nuclear energy was and maybe will be in the future the best thing that there is. But let's not get ahead of ourselves. So yeah, but I still realize that for a big part of the population, they just have this subconscious fear, or this sublime fear of nuclear. And I wanted, like, when I then saw the video of Kurzgesagt, which is basically like the exact same thing that I, or which is kind of goes into the same way that I learned about nuclear radiation and nuclear energy as a physics student, which intends to like sweep away with these prejudices. I was really happy. And I was really happy that a channel with this much like clout as Kurzgesagt is on the right side here. Because I personally believe that there is a correct and an incorrect way, right? Like, I'm not saying nuclear energy is perfect and has no drawbacks, but I personally believe that it has less drawbacks than every other type of energy generation, and every argument against nuclear energy can be somewhat like solved, I believe. Now, I don't intend to go into why nuclear energy is good. I think Kurzgesagt did a amazing video there, and I urge you all to watch it because it's fucking top tier. What I'd like to do is go into a little bit more on the sciencey side that they can't go into, of why radiation isn't as dangerous as you think. Okay? Because, like, I don't know where it comes from. I don't know who created these misconceptions about radiation, because when there's talk about radiation, it's always just about did you know it can melt your fucking face off? And did you hear about Chernobyl? The people are still sick 10,000 years later, right? Yeah, well, tell that to the poor Japanese folk that got bombed with the freedom bomb of the United States. But let's not get into that. But yeah, there's always the focus when talking about radiation on what it can potentially do, what it can potentially, like the horrible things that it could potentially do. And I think that's the wrong focus, because looking at the worst case of something, even if that worst case is so unlikely and so insignificant compared to its normal occurrence, is just, I think that borders on misinformation, right? And I kind of want to maybe righten this wrong a little bit. So, first things first. Radioactive, nuclear radiation comes in three forms. Okay, we have alpha radiation, beta, and gamma radiation. Now, they have nothing really to do with the Greek letters, but what they do is, like, they classify radiation in three types, because radiation is always some form of energy being transported from a radioactive atom to somewhere else. So one way to transport this energy is through alpha radiation, which is basically, it's a helium atom core. Right? A helium atom is made out of 4 particles. Two protons. No, let's just color them. The protons are red, and the neutrons are what? Why did? are yellow. Okay. Now, this thing, a helium core, is in the, like, it is, as physicists we would say it's pretty heavy, because it's like, it's real matter, it's real massive particles, like protons and neutrons. They're massive particles, right? They moving them takes a lot of energy, and once they're in motion, they have some inertia. They are massive particles. Okay. And so what this basically is like, it's an accelerated atom flying at you. Like, it's not an atom because it has no electrons around it, but it's like an atomic, like an atomic core is basically what this is. And this is flying out of another atom with a certain energy, and then whatever it hits gets like, gets the energy. Okay. Next up is beta radiation, which is electrons or positrons. Electrons, I don't know how should, no. What is this? I cannot seem to draw it correctly. Like, electrons or positrons. Now, these particles are really light, okay? Compared to these massive protons and neutrons, electrons and positrons are really, really, really light. Which is why they... Okay, no, let's not get into that. But yeah. And if you've paid attention in high school, you know that atoms usually are made out of an atomic core like this and electrons going around it. And this is basically, these are free electrons. Okay, there's no rest of the atom. Like, these are just free electrons flying around at very high speeds, very close to the speed of light. Yeah, positrons are also basically, they're just like electrons, but the only difference is that they have a positive charge. They are pretty rare. Like in nature, they don't come up that often, but they get created in radioactive decays. And last thing here is the gamma radiation, which is electromagnetic waves. Okay, electromagnetic waves this is not a particle again, light is there's a particle wave duality there, but like electromagnetic waves, this is everything. This is not a massive particle. Okay, if it's a particle, it's massless, and electromagnetic radiation is everything from radio waves to like microwaves, visible light, and then ultraviolet, gamma radiation. That's where we get like this. So electromagnetic radiation covers a very wide range of waves, but gamma radiation is really just the higher energy ones. Like these are like very high energy, right? Because we don't consider visible light, which is also electromagnetic radiation. We don't consider that radioactive, right? We don't consider that somehow like dangerous, which it isn't. But yeah, but these waves have really high energy. I probably should color them blue, actually. Because that's higher energy is blue. And yes, Adit, that is a correct assessment. Positrons are the anti-particle of electrons, which would make them antimatter. Haha, nice. Yeah. All right. So, what are the characteristics of these? There are no other types of radiation, by the way. So, yeah. Now, personally, I'm not quite sure why singular neutrons, for example, aren't considered radiation, but I think that's just mainly because singular neutrons are kind of really hard to make. Honestly, I'd have to talk with an expert on this, because I always found it weird that you either have like massless particles really light particles, and then an entire like helium core. And I always thought that, wait, why isn't there a classification for like just pure neutrons, or just one neutron and one positron? Like, what's up with that? So yeah, if someone knows it, please let me know. That's a question I cannot answer though. Now that we know what kind of radiations exist, let's go to the characteristics. And this is where I'd like to really just go on the debunking train. It is true that these particles contain a lot of energy. Like with the helium cores, with the alpha radiation, it's just simply that it needs to have like the simple fact that it's such a massive chunk flying out, that alone it carries a lot of momentum, and it's like literally small little chunks hitting whatever they're hitting. Okay, and there's a lot of energy being exchanged that way. Beta radiation, I think on average, like I'd have to check the numbers here, but beta radiation, while the particles are really light and almost massless, they can reach really, really high speeds, and therefore also really high energy, right? And more insidiously, since the particles are rather small, they can go where this huge chunk could not. And it gets really dangerous with these ones because they don't have mass. They're not inhibited by any like matter or anything, right? Gamma radiation has its own ways, but also carries a lot of energy. And the how do I put this? So while they all carry a lot of energy, there is a difference in where they deposit this energy when they hit something. Okay, let's put it that way. Because as I mentioned before, this gigantic chunk of helium core, if it hits something, it doesn't go in very deep. Like, if this hits a surface or a solid body, it will deposit almost its entire energy on the surface. Okay. Like if we have a body here, then the entire energy will be deposited here. Okay, like very low penetration depth. Okay. Yeah, they don't go very deep into the matter. They deposit all their energies there, and then they're harmless, right? Their energy is gone. Either they bounce off or they stick to the material, whatever it is. Once a alpha particle has hit its target, it's no longer radioactive. Like it's no longer radiation. Okay, once it hit its target, it's donezo. Now for the beta particles, it's not as easy because electrons are considerably smaller, and they also have the very annoying, like because they're so small and so fast, they have rather annoying tendencies of going like through a lot. Okay, there are a lot of materials that would shield from alpha that are rather useless against beta radiation, because just these small electrons, they usually, if they hit something, like they deposit part of their energy there, and then they bounce off and just continue flying onwards, and then it's like bing 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 bing, right? Depositing their energy on a lot of different places until they finally lose all their energy or used their entire energy up and stop existing or stop being dangerous. And this entire process of bing 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 bing, this can penetrate rather deep into material. It of course depends on the material, right? But especially non-metallic materials are rather susceptible to beta decay. I won't go into details why metals are better here, but just believe me, okay? Non-metallic materials are not very good at shielding from electrons or positrons, and they can penetrate deep into the material. And lastly, we have gamma radiation, which, if we draw this correctly, unfortunately would be like this. And then at the end, it would still it would continue on. Okay, maybe with a little bit less energy. So hold up. Wavelength a little bit larger. But gamma radiation is really ass when it comes to how to shield from it, because it's massless, right? And the thing with electromagnetic waves is, if they hit something and this something doesn't have the exact energy, like if the atom they hit or the molecule they hit doesn't have the exact correct absorption energy for this particular wave, then it will just not interact with it and just pass through. Right, so it's really, really material dependent on how good you can absorb gamma radiation. If you have the wrong material, it basically just won't care at all. And if you have the correct material, it will be absorbed extremely efficiently. Okay, now that we know this, let's go on to different ways to shield yourselves from them. With low depth, I really mean low depth, right? And as Diego already pointed out, a piece of paper can already protect you. Like, if you have a very strong alpha radiator and you just wrap it in a piece of paper, that's done, okay? No more danger. And I guess this picture just never gets presented to people. It's always like when there's something about protecting from radiation, it's always like meter thick layers of lead and like triple protective layers, and it gets sealed into this, and then there's a layer of water around it. No, if it's an alpha if it's alpha radiation, dude, most of the time you don't even need a piece of paper, okay? Because in air, which I don't know if you guys know, air is all around us. In air, even then, alpha radiation has maybe 5 centimeters of range. Like, you could have the strongest piece of alpha radiator lying on your table, and the alpha particles would reach maybe this far into the room. Like, you could look at it from your table, look at it, and no particle would reach you. Okay? And if you're feeling really paranoid, just drop a piece of paper on it. So yeah. That's here. Alpha radiation already debunked. Now, of course, I'll give that thing. When the public or when the fear mongers are talking about dangerous radiation, they're usually not talking about alpha radiation. But is that really true? Because alpha radiation since it deposits all of its energy on the surface, if you actually happen to be exposed to it, like if you put a strong alpha radiator on your hand or in your hand, it is true that you will indeed get to feel the energy of the alpha particles. And what does depositing energy on the surface actually mean? Well, it's nothing else than just burns, right? It will literally burn your hand, your skin. And these unnamed fearmongers, what they love to do is show these pictures, these horrible pictures of completely disfigured and burnt hands that are created by alpha radiation to tell you how dangerous radiation in general is. But actually, alpha radiation is really really not dangerous. Okay, you see the tricks you've been subjected to. Like they use the least dangerous radiation that has severe effects on your skin if you mishandle it, to tell you how dangerous radiation actually is. But that's like, it's not really true, right? What they're doing is kind of wrong. Oftentimes what they want to do is like, here, gamma radiation, very dangerous. Let us show you guys a picture of someone that has touched an alpha radiator. And you get like this wrong association, because having someone with like burnt hands from radiation has nothing to do with beta or gamma radiation. Okay, it's a clear mishandling of alpha radiation. Now, I'm not saying alpha radiation is harmless. It can come in forms that are actually really dangerous. Like, for example, if it's dissolved in water, that's always bad. And if you somehow then incorporate it, like if it enters your body. Because while, some people are rather voluminous, usually your gut is not above 5 centimeter in diameter. So the radioactive particles will actually hit your guts and your stomach. And that can lead to quite a bit of damage, right? So as long as alpha radiation does not enter your body, you are pretty much safe from it, even without any protective gear. Blake, yeah, I will get to that in a minute on like what kind of radiation was where, because oftentimes I haven't mentioned that yet, but oftentimes these come together, right? But let's continue on. Now, beta radiation is a little bit more insidious because a piece of paper is not enough, okay? Now, why is it not enough? I will not go into full detail here. It's just, let me just tell you that metals are really good at capturing electrons, okay? Metals, due to their atomic structure and due to their, let's just call it that, okay? Due to their atomic structure, they are really efficient at absorbing electrons. And because of that, like, for example, aluminum foil, would be easy to absorb like beta radiation. And here, it as you can see, it has nothing to do with the thickness, right? Paper and aluminum foil are both really thin. Now, this picture here only applies to like non-metal, right? But omega is the most dangerous. What radiation is microwaves emitting? None of these. Like microwave radiation is just microwave radiation. It's not considered radioactive radiation. I mean, it is electromagnetic radiation, but in another energy band, or in another energy section, which is not considered here. It doesn't, like, yes, putting your hand in a microwave can potentially hurt you. So it maybe should be in here. But the thing is that, I think I've answered my own question. No, never mind. The thing is that these three types of radiation are the ones that can happen through the decay of a nucleus, or through the decay of an atom, right? no atom decays and then emits microwaves. I guess that's maybe the reason why microwaves aren't here. Well, no, Blake, it's actually, he's right. No, microwaves are electromagnetic radiation. They just are in a different like energy level or energy part. But I mean, that doesn't mean that they're not dangerous, right? Microwaves have the perfect wavelength or the perfect energy to make water very hot. And since the human body is made to like 70% out of water, getting hit by microwaves can actually really hurt you. But since they don't get created in nature ever, basically, you are rather safe. But anyway, okay, so beta particles, while they are like somewhere in the middle, I don't actually, I'm not 100% sure what the actual effects are on your skin or on your body if you get like hit with beta radiation. Not quite sure exactly. I'd have to look into it a little bit more, but yeah, they are basically the same in that they are also rather easy to shield yourself from, but not as trivial. Because in air, since the particles are so small and so fast, they usually have like a few meters of range. You can no longer put a beta radiator onto like a piece of beta radioactive material on your desk and expect to be safe. Like you need some protective equipment then. Okay, next up is gamma radiation, and that's indeed where I would also argue that this is quite dangerous. Because, as I mentioned before, like an electromagnetic wave has a frequency, and this frequency is like the deciding point of for its energy. High frequency means high energy, and when a electromagnetic wave hits a atom or a molecule or whatever, there are different things inside of an atom or inside of a molecule where this energy could go into. Okay, there are different ways for energy to be put into a molecule/atom. One thing that could happen, for example, is for a molecule to break apart. Because molecules are rather stable, right? It's multiple atoms loosely bound together, and ripping them apart takes energy. And so if you put energy in from the outside, you can actually rip the bonds between the individual atoms of a molecule, thereby destroying it. That's one way to deposit energy. Another thing, if you have a singular atom, is to ionize an electron. So you have an atom, the electrons are spinning around, right? Let's draw this here. This is the core, and then you have the electrons here spinning around. You spin me right, on different energy levels. And if the incoming electromagnetic wave has the exact energy needed, you can actually just smash out one of these electrons. Okay, it can be smashed out of the atom, thereby disrupting and kind of, like even destroying whatever atom this was. Because maybe it was important that it had the exact amount of electrons, and now by ripping it out there, by smashing it out there, it's no longer the same atom, right? And it might behave differently to your detriment. Conversely, though, if the electromagnetic wave coming in does not have the correct energy, nothing will happen. There will not be any interaction. Okay? Now, what makes gamma radiation so problematic? Well, what makes it so problematic is that if you if you're now like if your skin, if this hits your skin, on the surface, the radiation just has nowhere to deposit its energy because it doesn't have the correct energy. So what happens is it passes through it, and then it goes like layers upon layers through your skin. Nothing has the correct energy until, unfortunately for humanity, we have been created with a material inside of our bodies that has actually the perfect energy gap for gamma radiation to deposit all of its energy in, and that is our DNA. Now, the bonds of our DNA are really, really, really sensitive, okay? And since DNA is basically the blueprint of our beings, changing stuff up with your DNA is always kind of oof. And the unfortunate truth here is that gamma radiation often comes in the exact energy where it passes through your skin, because your skin doesn't have the right points for it to deposit its energy in. But and therefore it can penetrate really deep into your skin until it is in the core of your cells, where there's your DNA, which unfortunately has the exactly correct like slots for this type of energy, which will make it be absorbed and rip apart the molecular bonds of your DNA, thereby altering your DNA, or not altering I would imply some sort of logic, but it just destroys it, okay? And that is bad. Now, here, going along with this, how can you shield yourself from it? Well, as I just explained, you need the correct material. You need a material that has exactly like slots for this energy, okay? You need a material where the incoming electromagnetic wave, where you know your material will have the exact energy gaps needed for it to be absorbed. And unfortunately, since every source, every gamma source is kind of different, and they often come in all different, like mixed, many different wavelengths, it's very hard to shield yourself from them, right? And that's why you need those really, really huge, like lead is one of the best materials there, because lead has very similar like energy slots than the DNA, than the thing you want to shield yourself from, right? So that's why we often use lead to shield ourselves from gamma radiation. But even then, it's not perfect. And that's why these containers usually have like really, really thick layers of lead. Concrete is also another material that's rather good. But yeah, gamma radiation, I think, is dangerous, or can be dangerous. Now, the Stehen, how fast do you die from gamma? That's the real insidious part. You don't. If I could snip my fingers and that would destroy your entire DNA, you wouldn't even notice. Because you don't need it to live. What you need it for is to create new cells. And while you're sitting there in your chair watching me stream, your body is constantly producing new cells because old cells die. And without your DNA, you cannot actually do that. And so what will happen? I mean, the body is. We have evolved over millions of years to the point where our DNA can really reliably repair itself. But this repair process is always has the risk of getting something wrong, repairing something in the wrong way. And that will then oftentimes lead to either cell death or cancer. So that's the insidious part about gamma radiation. You don't actually notice it. It's not like here where you're like, oh shit, it's hot, and you have like a burn on your hand, or here. Remember when I talked about my master thesis about the different types of lasers I was using? This is kind of similar, right? There was a infrared laser which was like high energy, but if I put my hand in it, it would just have burned me. And there was like an ultraviolet laser that I wouldn't even have noticed that I had my hand in it until it was too late and my cells would have gotten damaged. So this is indeed dangerous. But let's loop back to what I meant with these misinformation that you guys have been subjected to. Gamma radiation is dangerous. It is true. But oftentimes, to underlie the danger of gamma radiation, it gets like mixed with the obviously visible damages that alpha radiation causes, which, as we established, is not really dangerous. So, yeah. Now, okay, so now that we've gotten this all out of the way, what else do I want to say? So, I hope that this like gave you a little bit of a like overview of what there is. In reality, though, radiation is really, really rare. Okay, or no, okay, that's a stupid statement. No, radiation is everywhere. Okay, it's all around us. Even the Earth itself is radioactive. And radioactive decay by itself is not something to worry about. Like, every species on the planet has evolved even though the Earth is naturally radioactive. That's because there are just radioactive elements strewn around everywhere, right? They have like all different kinds, okay? But what is in German, we have this saying, die Dosis macht das Gift. It's like the dosage makes the poison. And that is especially true with radiation. Because, as I said before, like your body can repair itself, right? Just because you get hit by one single photon, that doesn't have any effect, okay? Because your body will immediately repair it. It's always the dosage that is the problem. And also, like here, alpha radiation. If you get hit by one burst of alphas, like it will basically be getting a very strong burn. But once the wave has passed and you've been hit, it's gone. Like you're no longer in any danger, except for the burns. The only thing that's really dangerous here, again, is the insidiousness of gamma radiation and how it affects your DNA. But, as I described before, it takes a lot of things to go wrong for this to actually be dangerous to you. Okay? Like, you have to get hit by a really high dosage over a really long period of time. Well, no. Maybe that's not true, but like getting hit by a high dosage of gamma radiation is dangerous to you. Yes, and it's insidious because it will only slowly kill you. And this is where the common stories of like people getting radiation poisoning and then they're like walking ghosts because they know they're going to die, but their body is kind of trying to hold on. I know it's bad, but it's not the main thing that radiation creates, okay? The normal radiation of the Earth, of the sky, all of this is completely fine, and your body can handle it super well. And when there's a nuclear power plant being built somewhere around you, for one, like it. Okay, no, let's not jump to that. Okay, let kurz gesagt explain why nuclear power plants are good. But all I wanted to do with this segment here is maybe convince you, or convince just sounds so strong, but maybe put into perspective that whenever you hear something in the public domain about radiation and why it's dangerous, remember this, okay? And maybe you can spot, maybe you have now created a few of those bullshit meters like these bullshit sensors where you immediately know, like, oh yeah, here it's like I don't want to quote anyone, okay, but knowing this, you can maybe, I hope at least, more accurately assess if what you're being told is crap or if it's actually true. Because I don't want to debunk anyone that says radiation is dangerous. It's true, it can be dangerous. But generalizing statements of every little bit of radiation will immediately murder you, that's not helpful. And I consider that wrong and misinformation. Okay, I think we'll leave it there. Okay, we'll leave it there. Now there are a few things I haven't mentioned, right? Because this is only theory, and of course, as I mentioned before, in practice, you know, what happens if it contaminates the groundwater, for example, and the practical talk about radiation is rather detached from the theory here, right? In practice, there are a lot of things you have to consider, a lot more things you have to consider than here in theory. I agree. But again, there are those that do it correctly, that talk about it in a like scientific and like logical manner, and then there are those fear mongers that don't get it, that have no idea what they're actually talking about and are just spreading fear, which is not helpful to anyone. Okay. Thank you for listening. This has gone on for quite a while now. I knew I would be rambling on for a lot. So yeah. Good. Before this goes any further, let's see. Yeah, internet is still shit. It was a good choice to not play Doom and to torture ourselves, but instead have this. Everyone, that about concludes the stream here. No, Blake, you cannot be Hulk. I am very sorry. Hulk is not founded. Nothing in the MCU is based on science. In fact, if you want to make scientists cringe, just show them any MCU movie. They will have trouble not vomiting. Yeah, for the Steen, you mentioned, right, nuclear waste and all. Like, for these practical questions about nuclear energy, I really urge you to watch the Kurzgesagt video, because they put it, it's perfect. Yeah. Exactly. Like, Blake, I don't want you to be right, and I don't have any evidence, but it sure feels like a theory I would subscribe to. All right. Everyone, that's it for today. Thank you for hanging around. I really enjoyed this stream, even though we didn't even get to play Doom. Yeah, as always, I will work on getting this internet fixed in baby steps, fighting with this customer support. It's not in my hands, really. But maybe one day it will be good. Anyway, guys, take good care of yourselves. Stay healthy. Stay inside. It is almost over. I have it in my urine. I can feel it in my urine. Okay.